about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action. What we
Shit, child. Here we go. Shit, child. Here we go. All right, let me hit the fan. I don't know. My speaker's so good. I'm across the room, y'all. I got a little decent sized room, and I never understand how the hell y'all can hear my fan. But shout out to my speakers, okay? Welcome, everybody. This is From the Streets to Glory, and we are here. So let's get into it. Like I said, we know that JayZ popped out at the Roots concert, and he been running amok. A lot of people's upset, but the old school people and the real rappity rap people, they excited for this, okay? I was shocked that he even came out and said anything. People have been throwing targets at JayZ for a long time, and JayZ has been acting like he was above everything in the nonsense, right? So he had to get his little issue off, and we'll get into that. 50 Cent steady going at Daphne Joy. At the end of the day, that's your damn baby mama, and you knew it, but we'll get into that. And DJ Akademiks, just like hip hop, just a bunch of hypocrites, okay? Let's not do this first. Let's go ahead and get into our fashion. To their asses, okay? So let's get into it, okay? All right, first things first. Now, we brought some of these girls the other day, but some had messed up with the stream, so I had to bring some of these girls back, okay? So we all know that Chloe Bailey got this little love movie coming out, this romance coming out, and her being the lady of interest. She and everybody has been on this little press run for Shrug, okay? Now, a lot of beautiful people are here, but I came for Chloe, okay? Let's take a look really fast. What? Okay. Now, you see that went by so fast, but I really came for Chloe. We know Mama, she look good anytime you see Lynn Whitfield. The young man, I don't know who he is, but he's a nice looking man. Okay. And then the other young lady, okay. Coco Jones, always looking good. Y'all look beautiful. But I came here for Chloe. Sorry, I apologize. Okay, now this is put it on or put it up. And I really enjoy this khaki schoolgirl doing with this, okay? This is sexy, sophisticated, and I appreciate it a very, very, very lot, okay? I'm gonna say put it on. Let's go, okay? Because that video is rolling too fast for me. Now, if you haven't paid attention, Megan Thee Stallion has dropped a collection at Walmart, okay? It's swimsuit time, Sports Illustrated, and everybody been out. So you're going to see a lot of runways that have swimsuits, okay? What I did like about it is that it's affordable at Walmart. That was a plus, okay? And I liked her models. I liked that she had all complexions, all creeds, all sizes, and we're just gonna do a quick run through, okay? Now, this is not so much a put it on, put it up. This just to give y'all a good look. And I mean, shit, anybody doing some adventures and endeavors, I'm here for it, okay? Get your money, okay? Okay. Let's see. Now, I said I'm into prints, so I do want more prints, more color, more bold. Everything seems to be a little pastel-y, which is pretty for now, okay? But the second catalog, I need some brighter colors. I need some bigger prints, okay? Brought all the people out, okay? The big girls too. Now, that was my favorite. Maybe it's a big girl thing that it had a little sleeve on it and it was a halter. What I say? Swimsuits can get real redundant. So I do like the little mix up with the little halter shirt, okay? That was a good one. And a lot of different girls and boys and big girls. This is my favorite print. This is what I mean about bring me some color, bring me some print, okay? So that's my favorite. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Drop it in the comments whenever you get here. And if not, just like the video and subscribe when you get a chance. Nice looking man, okay? He kind of look like Kellen, but I'm going to just keep that to myself. Moving on. Now, everybody was in... Now, like I said, the roots happened, so you know Erykah Badu was there. She usually comes to the picnic, so it's to be expected. Now, when I first seen Erykah, I said, okay, she a jellyfish. And a lot of people didn't get it, but I knew when I saw her what she looked like, okay? So she was in the comments. She said she's a jellyfish. I like jellyfish. Now, I know y'all playing my ish live, right? Let's see. I love you, Erykah, but it's still giving me a bunch of hooting and hollering, okay? I'm not mad at it. You know Erykah gonna be alienistic and whimsical. Good for her. She looks good. This is Erykah. What else should we expect? I'm gonna say put it on. What else will we see her in, okay? And then we got Sister Halle Bailey, okay? You know I tell them all the time, don't wrap your neck up because it makes them look short. I'm gonna let her get a pass since it didn't get her wrapped in the front. But it is a beautiful black dress. I like it, I like it. Hey, Cora girl. I thought I was live and I wasn't live, so I'm coming back to holler at you, girl, okay? Hey, Halle Bailey looks good. Put it on. Thank you. Okay, then we got Taraji P. Taraji looks good. I really came for the hair and the makeup. She looks great, but she said still daydreaming about this vintage Alaï look. Okay, I like it too. I guess she wore this a minute ago, but she looks gorgeous. She make me want to grow my hair just about 1.5 inches more. Only 1.5 inches more, because I don't want no hair right now. I'm hot, okay? Taraji, put it on. Thank you. And then they said Brananica, whatever you call it. We know the girls had their tour not too long ago, but they was at a what's the festival? Okay, from watching them. What's the name of the festival? I remember. For you do shows, watching the jam, boom. I don't know. We'll get back to the name of it. But come on, can y'all tell me whenever we have in the 90s aesthetic? Cause I want to join in. Okay, look so good. Okay, Brandy and Monica, and of course they both ate. They both ate down. Okay, but it's something about when Monica pop up. Monica was always that girl in the 90s. I'm talking about just funky fly. So she just fits right in. I love the bowl cut on her. And Brandy looks great too. She got some better flicks. There's some more people out, so we'll get into that. But she look good. He look good. They all look good. Put it on. Tamar was out. Okay. She gonna keep us some sneakers on, girl. Okay. Brad and Judy was out. Not Myth Bleak. That is Memphis Bleak. Okay, he was out. Okay, I can't think of his name. The one that be whooping everybody's ass on the court. He was out. I don't know. He was out. Laura LaRosa. I don't know. I think it's the shoes. These, and I know they some fancy name because I've seen them before with the little toes. I don't know. I don't like these shoes, but you look cute. She was out. Brandy, okay, in the butter Timberlands, okay, she was out. Okay, and like I said, the 90s aesthetic, let me get in. Meek Mill was out. I don't know, he always dressed like this, so he looked like Meek Mills. Meek Mills need a new stylist, okay. Okay, and a few other people. Jermaine Dupri is on my shit list. Okay, but everybody was out. Okay, day one. Okay, this is the Roots Picnic too. Okay, no, I did not know that was the Roots Picnic. Okay, when I saw Brandy performing, I don't know. Put it on everybody. Okay, okay. Before y'all start, it's Anthony Hamilton. Let's remember who we talking about. This is the OG. Okay, so don't be thinking he gonna be looking like the YNs or your favorite love interest, okay? He coming out smooth operator every time, okay? Now, I always want to hear Anthony Hamilton singing. He's at the American Black Film Festival. I don't know about the coat, okay? Maybe no bell bottoms and coat, or bell bottoms and regular coat. I don't know. It's doing a lot for me. Anthony Hamilton, I love you like I do, but I'm gonna tell you to put it up today, okay? Thank you. No ding for you. And then I was just being biased, okay, because Lorenz Tate look good every time I see him. But I said, you know you fine anytime you got a sleeveless damn blouse on, okay? Okay, with a collar. You lucky as you, okay? With this chocolate on. You lucky. I'm going to give it to him today. Okay? I'm going to give it to you today. Here they go. Yes, ma'am. Same picture, but they was flicking it up right here where you can really see, okay? Every time they look good, but Monica, that's just it. She's in her elements, okay? So, yes, ma'am. Put it on again. Okay, now Summer Walker is on her tour, and we know all the good girls in the big tours like Beyonce and the Renaissance, and they had their aesthetic. Nicki Minaj and the Borbs, they did the city stuff. They had their aesthetic. Who else? Cardi B. Yeah, it was okay. But I guess her little theme is the wedding. So a lot of the people came dressed like they some broken heart brides, okay? Okay. But everybody got on these wedding gowns and all this look and the tiaras and the veils and stuff. I think it's cute. And plus, I feel like their aesthetic is doing something different than the rest of the girls. So I like when people have their own So I appreciate this. Good job, Summer Walker. She bringing all the broken heart ladies out, and she got great songs too. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Put it on to the whole crowd, okay? It's Monday. We do fashion on Monday, okay? All right. Light. The flow of it. I like this greeny olive. Green is my favorite color, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Great. Okay, and the finger waves are busting. Okay. Good job, Tamar. I don't know who these other people are, but good job, Tamar. That's what we came for. Let's catch up. Well, here we go. I don't know who be hating on me. I don't know if it's YouTube or StreamYard. So, Lizzo and Tiffany Haddish, they at the Sports Illustrated. Okay, I don't want to play too much of the song, even though she playing it live. It shouldn't be no problem. I'm trying to let the stream catch up. Okay, so Tiffany Haddish, she just one of the ones. Now, body look good. She was on the front of Sports Illustrated. You know, they ain't had too many black girls on the front of Sports Illustrated. Lizzo look good too. Great color, great suit. I'm glad that she didn't have her belly out. Either look, old school used to say do bust or belly, no bust. Not too many B's, so that's not too much back, breast, belly, and butt. Okay, you gotta take a pick. 1 or 2, 2 or 1. Okay. Especially after the you're not here for it, okay? But both ladies get to put it on today. I'm not okay? Thank you. Okay, then we got Andrea. She looks good. I like the color. I like this drop skirt with this leather burnt orange and the neon orange and the shoes. She looks great. I'm not an orange girl. If you do it well, you do it well. Okay? Last but not least, your
Fuck shit. Fuck back+mo. Trust Tebow. Fuck all of them. Fuck all of the design. Did you see that? Huh? Did you see them motherfucking shoes? Did you see them motherfucking stockings? Did you see these knickerbockers? Oh, bitch, I'm coming through that fucking door. Oh! Fuck shit.
Yep,
fuck back+mo. Trust Tebow. Fuck all of them. Fuck all of the designs. Did you see that? Did you see them motherfucking shoes? Did you see them motherfucking stockings? Did you see these knickerbockers?
Still talking in my
Oh,
background.
bitch, I'm coming through the fucking door.
So let's go ahead and get into our stories, y'all. But before we start, make sure you like the video and subscribe.
See how I clock in to work every day and don't sell drugs or my body? Very stupid, very broke, very dumb, very pathetic, very...
Now, before we start, I don't know if y'all know who this young man is, but this is Mr. West, okay? A lot of us black folks, we know who Mr. West is, okay? Now, let me explain to you who he is. Now, he was an artistic man, creator, and he lived with this black woman who kind of blew him up, okay? Showing him go from nothing to something, basically, okay? So Mr. West passed away a day ago from natural causes, okay? If you know, he was loved all over the internet, and I think he deserves a moment, okay? So, this is the young lady.
I just wanted to come on here so that y'all could see my face and see that it's actually me, my face did not get hacked, Sean did pass away. It was an unexpected death, but he did have sicknesses. And when I say natural causes, you're just going to have to Google what natural causes mean. I can't sit here and explain it to you, but natural causes mean a sickness. Like nothing was done to his body, and he didn't do anything to his body. He died of natural causes. Don't know what that means. Please Google it.
But we love Mr. West. He would put on all these clothes. She started taking him to the black barbers. he started just glowing and springing up. He was very funny. He was just, I don't know, I just love to see him come down my timeline, and she would always record him jumping in the car and talking to him. So I just love Mr. West, okay? This made me sad, okay?
Hey, Mr. West.
How you doing?
Good, how was class?
Really good. Good grade.
What you get?
100%.
Y'all have your test? That's funny.
I got about 9.
But they got some of the best. And you know us as black people, we love on people like that, okay? So the story was, because for a long time I tried to figure out how did he come into her life. So this was him before he moved in with her, okay? So everybody wanted to know how he became part of her family. They went to school together from preschool, okay? And they grew up together in school, and they were neighbors for a long time. And then her mother kept in contact with him, but he was living in, he had a rough upbringing, and he wasn't being taken care of. So when she became 28, she became his guardian, and he was like 32, but she took care of him. He was like her brother. That's the story that she told us. But we love Mr. West. Rest in peace, Mr. West. Okay, things happen, but at least he got to live the rest of his life out with somebody who care and love him, okay? And I'm gonna leave it at that. Now, we know last year Angie Stone passed away, okay? Under just mysterious circumstances, right? They said that they was coming down the highway and an 18-wheeler came over into their lane and hit the van and all that type of stuff. But people didn't believe it because it was a lady on site. This is all alleged, because after she told her story, she disappeared. I ain't seen her since. She was saying that Angie Stone was still alive, and they was calling people and all this type of stuff. And then like later on, we heard that she passed. So Paperwork Party, they actually went to the Sprinter van to see the damage. I don't know how and why, or if they still investigating these things, but we love Angie Stone, so rest in peace to her. But this is what it said. Angie Stone was M-worded, I don't know if we can say murder on her, but by a man named Lethal Carter, okay, allegedly. I don't know who Lethal Carter is, but this is him putting out his own allegations, not me, on March 1st 2025 in a staged car wreck in Alabama after her last show. The Paperwork Party, okay, flew to Alabama to see the car that Angie so-called unalived in or passed in. And to his surprise, he said there was no blood anywhere, no airbags deployed, no blood anywhere. He wanted to make sure we understand that. On the white seats in the van, no anywhere. On the window sill that she was supposedly pinned in, I asked the tow yard people, did they touch the van? The tow yard said that the van had not been touched or cleaned by anyone, that they do not clean cars that come to the yard. The van came in with no blood. The story is Angie Stone was pinned in the window and bled out. But as you can see, I just played a video. Okay, we don't need to get a copyright for that. Sorry, Angie. But if you're looking in the video, it's a big Sprinter van, and they made like she had got, it was such a collision that she was smashed. The van doesn't look that damaged to me. Now this is him recording on the inside and all that good stuff. He said he don't see no blood anywhere. Okay, this is all alleged, okay? But it's like, the way this van looking, I kind of don't believe it either, okay? Just by the story, okay? And they've been saying this for a minute, and we know Angie Stone had been trying to get her money back, her rights back, and all that type of stuff. And we know how people end up getting hurt and disappeared, allegedly, okay? Like it says, no airbags, and where she supposed to be pinned, the car's not even smashed, and I'm gonna leave it at that. If they show me something, tell me something, I'm gonna tell y'all, okay? Alright, so that's that on Angie Stone, okay? I just wanted to get it out the way. That popped up and I was like, ain't nobody saying nothing about that? That is crazy. But, you know, you can't believe nothing, okay? Now, GOP nominee for Ohio Governor Vivek Ramsey, y'all know who he is. He been around for a minute. He been trying to win these white folks' heart, and they always show him that they not with him, okay? So he went out his way to speak on black mothers and babies, okay? Listen to what he had to say.
That came out of my dialogue with her was that actually a black baby is probably safer in the interstate of Chicago, than in the womb of his own black mother. And I think that that's actually a problem, and it's directly the product of what Margaret Sanger envisioned. One of the points that came out of my dialogue with her was that actually a black baby is probably safer in the interstate of Chicago, than in the womb of his own black mother. And I think that that's actually a problem. And
he said that it's safer for black babies to be in the streets of Chicago than be in the womb of his black mother. First off, I'm disgusted. And two, these people going out their way, I'm talking about the other races, to win the white folks' approval so bad that the first thing that they decide to do is throw us under the bus because they know how much hate that people have for us, and they think they gonna get some pat on the back. Trump does not like this man. They never vote for him. He lose everything, especially to another white man. It don't matter what he come up here and say. I don't know what he thought he was gonna get out of this, but I know us as a people is tired of this situation, especially with your brown ass, okay? Because they treat you the same way, okay? They just don't put it all on TV and glorify it the way they do us, okay? That's because we popular. That's all, that's it. You know what I mean? They feel the same way about everybody who is not like them, okay? But somebody said, y'all, we have to see the bigger picture. Here these other races and even some other black men continue to try to degrade black women as a way to humble us, okay? They see us, they see our power. They are using words to not only control the narrative about us, but to also control the way we react. But one thing we can all say and everybody can agree on is that a black woman gonna take care of you any way it come. You know what I mean? Even with Mr. West, that wasn't the white people coming in there seeing that he was living wrong. It was a black woman. You know what I mean? So it don't matter what nobody got to say. We know the truth. But that's why sometimes we got to check out of the internet, okay? Just for a little while. And I've been also doing that too, because we don't want to get our feelings all up in this. He gonna get his little heart broken like he do every time. So just keep watching Vivek. Vivek is never one with these people. He's still waiting for a seat at the table, okay? Just like Kevin Hart, okay? But we're moving on. We get into the good stuff. Now, the NAACP had a panel guest, and they booed him, this black man, trying to push solidarity between black and brown people. And this just kind of rolled right into it, because you would think these other brown people will understand enough and why it's more important to stand with us than against us, but they still don't see it. You know what I'm saying? They still trying to fit into a pocket that they not welcome in. You know what I mean? So listen, he had his little rebuttal, and people was not feeling it, okay?
What we can have is that solidarity, because our cause is our cause. So we all know that we want to be able to eat. You know, we should all be able to eat, to flourish, to be able to be happy in this city. And so whatever that looks like to you is what needs to be communicated to the powers that be.
Solidarity with whom? Could you describe who you be in solidarity with? I'm confused.
For me, that's black and brown people throughout the city. Well,
so everybody was booing. But at this point, it's a lot of people feel like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we have extended our hand long enough, and we ready to take it back, okay? On the internet all day long. Latino people, we saw the Indian man at Vivek or wherever he came from, and all those other people. Like I said, we all feel this way, and people just speaking about it now, okay? And we know the NAACP, we trying to get us together first, okay? And this wasn't the time for that, and the people let them know. Somebody said, to be fair, the black community has always lifted up other communities, only to have it be not be reciprocated. I'm all for the betterment of everyone as a collective, but we need to focus on us. And that's just where we are with it. And people gonna get their feelings hurt and gonna feel some type of way, but it's time for other people to feel some type of way instead of us, okay? Look, it just is what it is. And like I said, we got our few. I love my few I got my few people of different races that I can basically say that'll stand with us and also speak up. You know what I'm saying? But as a collective, we need to focus on us. And he just got the grunt of it, okay? Say, get your ass out of here. Why did you come over here right now? Okay? Make sure you like and subscribe and hit the notification bell, okay?
See how I clock in to work every day and don't sell drugs or my body? Very stupid, very broke, very dumb, very pathetic, very...
Now, do y'all remember last year? Now, I keep saying this to the little hat people. I don't want to say the J word because I don't need YouTube on my head, okay? I'm already trying to get the algorithm, okay? But last year in New York, and New York is having this problem where these people are coming out the sewer like the Ninja Turtles. Last year, it was a bunch of little hat people that popped out of the sewer. It was like 12 of them, and nothing happened. The police didn't stop them. Nobody arrested them. So this happened, what, 2 days ago? So NYPD now holding massive investigation after 6 people were recently underground in a manhole. But what I find out is 8 miles from here, they saying it was 2 different groups of people. It was the same amount of people, and they saying 6, but I heard it was 8. But around the same time, that they went in the hole about like 11, 12, and then come out to like 2 or 3 o'clock, and then they changed their clothes and jumped in a car. I don't know what's going on. New York, y'all tell me, because y'all got a lot going on too. But them people is in y'all sewers. And I'm saying, what are y'all looking for? They probably got, first off, we not going down on the sea, but they probably got all type of shit down there. But can you imagine that? You just in the middle of the streets and people are popping out the sewer. Not homeless people. We talking about groups of organized people changing their clothes and jumping into cars. I didn't even know what to say because I couldn't even come up with a story or make up anything of what this could even be. Okay, somebody said the government knows, but the government knows, but let them do their fake investigation. Okay? Why y'all keep saying homeless people when the camera footage shows them being picked up in a vehicle and had equipment after they got out? Let them people investigate. This can be a serious threat. Even if they investigate it's a serious threat, it's something going on that I'm sure some big head or somebody over the government probably know. This is all alleged in my thoughts, okay? There's so many conspiracies going on. I don't even know what's going on. Sometimes I think are we living in the real world right now? Or are we living in a dream and we just waiting to wake up? Okay. I don't know. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into the Daphne situation. So Saturday, somebody leaked somebody leaked Diddy's and Daphne's X tape, okay? And it was real vulgar, okay? Diddy was standing there all oiled up and she was with some other man and stuff like that. And people was assuming on X that this is fake, maybe even AI, okay? It said alleged X tape with oiled up Diddy, Daphne Joy, male ex-worker, Sly Diggler. I didn't know that was his name. I thought they was talking about Diddy. Sly Diggler surfaced. DJ Vlad jumped his ass up there and says it's real. Social reaction. Diddy director handling them pillows, adjusting cameras. Now we was here for all the Diddy files and Diddy case, so we know that he's a cuck and a freak-a-leak, okay? But I keep saying DJ. Who is he? DJ Vlad. Everybody a DJ who ain't DJing, okay? Now DJ Vlad, I'm sick of y'all. Everybody wanna be a DJ. But DJ Vlad says Sly Diggler talked about the tape with Diddy and 50 Cent's BM before it leaked today. Flashback. DJ Vlad confirms leaked Diddy video of the freak off 50 Cent's baby mama Sly Diggler. Now he's going to, I'm not going to listen to DJ Vlad. We're going to listen to the young man who was actually in the video, who was actually doing an interview way before the Diddy trial and all that stuff. But I'm going to put something up because you know how Vlad's a hater, okay? And he can't wait to strike and flag any and everything. Let me see. Let me get something to cover this up. Here we go. Let's do that. And then I'll play the audio.
About 54 seconds long. So if you remember, we'll play a little clip of this. Sly Diggler had a freak off with Diddy and 50's baby mother. And as you know, Diddy liked to tape a lot of these freak offs. But in this particular situation, the phones look very similar in this video.
Now this is the young man right here that you finna hear talking.
I was not prepared. Because as we're watching, and it's got you and the girl, suddenly you see an oiled up Diddy walk by the camera. Now I knew, for some reason, I just thought the baby oil was for the other people. I didn't realize that he was baby oiled as well.
Yeah. He stayed oiled up as well.
Stayed oiled up.
That's his thing.
Now, if you remember the interview that I did, we actually showed a very blurred version of a screenshot from this video.
Now they trying to figure out who leaked the video. And then all of a sudden Vlad pop up and dropping all this stuff. I said he the one must have leaked the video, okay? Allegedly, okay? Who else got the video with the blurred screenshots?
And in this video, he famously said that Diddy had about 3 inches at the most. When you said that he wasn't well endowed, I was not prepared for what I saw in this video.
He's a smaller guy. I don't know how to put it, but yeah, I mean, he's not that large in that area, you know what I'm saying? And yeah.
And that's why I'm like, who want to really talk about another man's junk, okay? But they been saying that about Diddy and I'm not gonna say all, but most men who hypersexual like that usually got small penises, okay? This is all alleged. I'm not trying to find out. But just over hypersexual, just want to see and do some stuff. And plus, I think Diddy might have been a little bi too, okay? Can we come to that conclusion at this point? He just like to see everything, okay?
Well, as someone who is in the adult industry, and guys in the industry always measure themselves, and that's used as a marketing ploy and everything else like that, how big do you think Diddy is?
Now, why do DJ Vlad want to ask that man that question? I don't know.
That's not on coincidence. That's not just by chance. Someone actually took it from the very beginning and did about 54 seconds. Now, I don't know where this came from. I never owned this video. I saw the video, saw a few minutes of it, and I got a screenshot from it, which I played before. But this right here that leaked is the actual video, and I just want to say I'm authenticating this video because a lot of people will say that this is AI or this is fake and so forth, but that video is 100% real.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Thank you for being the Diddy Dingling expert, okay? So, know, like I said, the internet was going up in an uproar. I don't know why they make some of this thing a thing, but since it's a thing, we're gonna talk about it, okay? They all want to talk about the tattoo, and people didn't want to believe it. And somebody said, y'all think this really him? The horse tattoo on the shoulder matches. Somebody said, N-word, the face matches, okay? That's you. I know, but people in the comments were saying it's not him, laugh out loud. So I was trying to prove them wrong, okay? Definitely him, okay? Now, there had been a rumor that Diddy wasn't really well endowed, okay? But this Young Miami little piece, okay? I guess the money had to be better than the D, for sure, okay? So, we moving on. We not gonna sit on the diggler. The diggler's D-law, okay? So 50 Cent jumped out there and was talking about his baby mama and making fun of Diddy about his penis and stuff like that. But Daphne came out and she dropped a statement. What'd she say? She said, everybody plays the fool sometimes, and I have been the biggest fool, okay? I just wanted my man at the time to be happy and satisfied. I wanted to fulfill all his desires, even if that meant breaking my own boundaries. I deeply loved him and believed he loved me too, okay? Now, I believe Diddy still paying some of these girls, so they gonna say all the right things, okay? It's still so painful for me to process the harsh reality and truth of that relationship, but as time passes and in my quiet moments, I realized that I was far from love, okay? The recent leak was a tape I never consented to being filmed on. I was blackmailed by the person in the video and was threatened that if I didn't give him the lump sum of money, that they would leak it to the web. So she's saying the diggler, I don't know how to say the boy name, Dig something, basically blackmailed her and recorded the video without her knowledge. This is all alleged. This is what she's saying. So now a lot of stuff can go on. So I think DJ Vlad wanted to clear up something because he the one putting all this stuff out, okay? So just a case of legal reasons, he said, I would like to point out that even though Daphne Joy is so distraught over her freak off tape and Diddy getting leaked, her OnlyFans is having an 85% off sale, okay? So he trying to bash her real quick and make it like, okay, you're not hurt. And I don't think she hurt either, but she still went to court and said all that stuff, so she still got to play the victim, okay? It says, I know why you're here. You know why you're here, and it's discounted. What are you waiting for? Come find your joy, mi amor. Okay? It's $3.75 for 30 days, okay? Okay. Now, if it's only $4 now, I guess it was $5 or $6 before, okay? I don't know. But it's not giving high prices. High prices, okay? Moving on. Now, this kind of bothered me, okay? Now, this middle school teacher was arrested after police say she rented a hotel room for 4 minors, including a 1-year-old, to live in unsupervised, okay? Now, when I first read this, I thought some bad, disgusting was happening, but let's get into it. According to reports, 39-year-old Fantasia Bridgers, a teacher at Paleto Middle School, used her personal information to rent a room at the Sure Stay Plus Hotel and allow 4 children to stay there without adult supervision. Investigators say the minors range from the age of 1 year old, 2 13-year-olds, and a 15-year-old. Authorities noted that the alleged incident did not take place on school grounds. She has been charged with 4 counts of contributing to the delinquency of a minor and failure to report abuse or neglect. Okay? So, what I got from this is, she a teacher. She see these kids ain't got nowhere to stay, or if wherever they staying ain't safe. Maybe they ain't got no electric, no running water, no food, and she wanted to help, but she knew she couldn't stay there, and she knew she couldn't take them in, so she thought that she should get them a room. This is all alleged. This is me coming up with a story, because I think she was trying to do the right thing, but by law, it wasn't legal, okay? And also, black people, we really don't like calling CPS, okay? Let's tell the truth. We really don't. We know how kids get lost in the system, how black children are really treated in the system, and that the chances of finding a great home for children is very low, okay? Foster parents and foster mothers are not the same anymore. Same thing that be happening at home be the same thing happening in foster care and they families. They just getting paid, okay? So I think she was trying to do the right thing, and it just backfired on her. And that happens sometime when you're trying to do the right thing. I feel bad about it. I hate this had to happen to her, but somebody said it sounds like she wanted to do went out her way to make sure the kids were safe. Need more information. I need to know a little bit more about the story. I kind of feel like she was helping them, and I do too. I feel like if she was doing something to her, she would have had different charges. So right now they're saying unsupervised and delinquent type charges, so I don't know. But I do want to follow up to see what's going on in the home, where the parents are, and maybe they couldn't even find the damn parents, okay? But you know the law, they expected her to call CPS and all that type of stuff. Or maybe she know the mama and know she a drug fit and she be leaving a few days, but they usually would have been at home, and she wanted them to be comfortable, okay? I'm not going to throw it to the wolves yet till we get more information, okay? One more story before we get into JayZ and them, okay?
Her fucking ass. But you know what I'm gonna
okay, listen to the lady.
do for you? I'm gonna give you my motherfucking problems. Have the nigga. Because he's not worth motherfucking keeping. Have him. So I hope you got someone for him to stay. Because he don't got nowhere to stay no more. Hope you know that. And it's sad as a wife. You cheat on your own fucking husband with another woman's husband? You're both trifling as fuck. Both of y'all. One thing about it, God don't play about me and karma never misses. You're gonna reap what you sow. Especially about me. So good luck.
Okay. So it's a woman pregnant with her 6th child says she caught her husband of 15 years cheating with a married woman. Have the N-word because he's not worth a mother effing keeping, okay? Now, only thing I can say is whatever he doing, he been doing. You 6 kids in, you probably just caught it, or this might be another woman you caught from a time ago, okay? I want y'all to stop letting these jerks and these assholes knock you up, okay? That's the thing. But I don't know. But they planned this. She married, he married. They thought they weren't gonna never get caught, okay? It's a Kaya, a mother of 5, pregnant with a 6, says she would have been in jail had this happened at another time. In the clip gaining traction on TikTok, she confronted a woman who she says she caught her husband of 15 years meeting up with. The woman is also married. Kai said instead of the woman offering an apology, any sympathy, she was smug, smirking, and shrugging her shoulders, which I don't expect. I mean, what did you expect from her? She already showed you that she didn't care. She already messing with the man. While it's not showing on the video, Kai says she actually addressed her husband first a day before. That's how she found out who the woman was and even contacted her husband as well. Okay? I don't know. Y'all just stop. Just be done. Be done letting these men and women drag out through the muds, okay? Because her husband probably, I'm not even gonna say he ain't shit, and she want to find somebody else to fulfill her desires, okay? Because he might be a good man doing everything he's supposed to be doing, and she just want to be a whore, okay? Some people just whores. I mean, I don't know. What do you pay? You pray the whore away? I don't know. Get your life together. I don't know. What do you want me to do? I don't know. Welcome, Glory family, okay? Like and subscribe whenever you get here, okay? let's move on for that. We actually got to jump over to X because that's where all the mess was with this JayZ stuff, okay? Give me a second, okay? I need one.
Who are you talking to?
To you, Whitney.
Ask me no questions like I'm a child. Y'all want to know what I'm doing all the time. I don't give a shit about what you're doing all the time. You are so nosy, man. You don't even know what I do. Like you said, you never met me. You don't know me. You ain't been in my house. You don't live with me. You don't sleep with me. You don't do shit with me but talk about me. So watch what you say. Watch what the you say. And if I was really like back in the day in North, I'd meet you outside. I'd meet you outside. But I'm a lady and I have a class.
I know the God help me with these hard times.
Yes. Woo. Because that's what she gonna need. So here we go. Let's go ahead and jump on over to X. But before we start that, like I said, hip-hop is full of hypocrites and ain't nobody standing on business. I was shocked that JayZ jumped his ass out there and dissed the people that he dissed, especially Nicki Minaj, okay? So we'll get into the diss and I'm gonna give my 2 cents. But I really came here for Akademiks ass because I know he did not sit up on that stream and go out his way to tell Drake that he shouldn't diss Hove back after calling out JayZ all this time, and people keep saying, what did he say? What did he say? What did he say? Okay, so let's go ahead and jump on over to X, because X has the tea, okay? Let's get into it first. So, freestyle. Pause, nigga. Pause, nigga. Okay. Now, y'all know y'all on y'all JayZ hate train. I don't like JayZ either, okay? But I like hip-hop, I like rap, and I like a little dissing back and forth, okay? Let's get into the diss real fast. I know y'all heard it by now, alright?
Actually run out of pranks. Your son on the federal jail line mumbling something about having too much in his drink. You know how dumb that is? Another one fumbled his, wonder how I get the blame. Niggas' teeth is tumbling out their mouth and somehow I'm the one who's done this mystery game. You had to catch Cal and fuck it. When you bucked his, I'm the one who strung the pain. That hill you can die on. There's way too much flack that comes from those pains. I'm killing them softly. What's understood don't need to be explained. You want it one way, it's the other. I still on you suckers, I'm all of you niggas gang. I ain't much for me, there's no how. Cancel the brunches, I remember the hunger pain. The price of the bricks going up. It's gonna cost you a beat to even say my name.
Now, I had to go back and listen to this about 5 times to catch who he was talking about, what he was talking about, what this hell this shit meant, okay?
You ever heard of a wonder kid? My children and some of them, have you niggas no shame? Y'all trying to get underskin? I really get underskin. Ask unharmed playing. Y'all thugs with y'all thumbs again. Everybody think they're the ones insane. You're no maniac. Watch y'all maniac in my presence, nigga shrink. I need a new therapist. This shit is not working. I'm truly on the brink. Y'all better not encourage him. Y'all don't want me to think these thoughts that I think. That nut ass nigga still stuttering. That chatty patty down on his luck again. Quest introduced me to Jaguar. I don't know why I still fuck with him.
Alright, so soon as this happened, I blew up the same way that everybody else did, okay? And the first thing I said was, I cannot wait till Akademiks go live. Now, I was expecting Akademiks to be real, get into some real hip-hop shit like he did with the Kendrick and Drake thing, but he didn't. He sat up there, went through all the lyrics, told all the stories, snitched about everything like he was trying to indict JayZ, okay? Now, we know JayZ got a lot of money. He probably got these people all in his pockets. But when Iceman dropped, Akademiks was talking all shit. This was some of the shit that he was saying.
This gang, I'm telling you, it's devious. Different level. Different level, I'm telling you. Yo, JayZ better not respond to Drake. Man, tell that old nigga write his obituary or eulogy, nigga. He better not. He better not, nigga. Yo, right now, Drake's pen is devious, gang. It's devious, gang. I'm telling you, it's devious. Different level, I'm telling you. Yo, JayZ.
Now, this was like a week ago when Drake first brought JayZ into the raps, saying that he would rather take the 500,000 or whatever, forget the dinner or whatever, and the niggas can't teach him nothing. So he knew that Drake was talking about JayZ. Now everybody want to act like it really wasn't about JayZ or it wasn't that bad or whatever. I don't know, but he was over there woofing and bagging Drake up. Okay, you know he got his chain and had his little brunch with Drake. So this what he said next. Wait a minute, where Akademiks go? I'm not off your ass. I was so mad. I was like, no, you didn't sit up there.
You gotta look.
Not you, little Akademiks want to be a YN so bad. When it comes to beef and these little boys out here beefing in the street and unaliving each other, he all for it. I heard him say something about if you rapping and I like that you really about it. I think it was the Pooh Shiesty stuff or something like that, because we was talking about how dumb that was, and he was pumping it up like this how Pooh Shiesty is, and if you gonna rap about it, be about it, right? And I feel the same way about Drake. And I hate that people talking about Drake shouldn't respond. I think that's weak of him not to respond, especially after all that Kendrick shit, all the subliminals. Drake shot subliminals for a whole year to Kendrick because of a song. Okay, now somebody come out directly, like I said, I'm not a whole fan like that, but came out directly, pointed you out and made sure that you knew that he was talking about you, and you gonna get up here and tell him that he shouldn't say nothing back? Man, that's some weak ass shit. That's some weak ass shit, and I'm sorry to say it. I'm standing on that.
Look up again. Niggas look up the hole. I never looked up to them. Focus at your publishing gates to go talk tough to them.
I think Drake should.
And first off, talking about Drake never looked up to Hov. Yes, he did. It's 100 clips out there saying how everybody looked up to Hov. Now, we not gonna act. JayZ got more of a hate train over the last decade, for real. Okay, but before that, when he was really dropping music, everybody was up his ass and referencing him as the GOAT and as the one they want to aspire to be like. Okay, but this is Akademiks.
Should ignore this nigga. You should ignore this nigga. This senile, Alzheimer's, fungus infested motherfucker should be ignored. Boy, I just dropped the hottest album. I'm the only thing moving in hip hop right now, guys. Even your moment you had to make about me. This is your first pop out. Nobody remembers. Yes, by the way, he reunited back with Freeway and Beanie Siegel on stage. Nobody's talking about nothing else other than him dissing Drake.
Now let's not talk about Beanie Siegel, because that was my nigga. I was 11 years old thinking I was a gangbanger when I was listening to Beanie Siegel. I don't know why Beanie Siegel had me in a chokehold, but he did. Okay.
I'm Drake. I treat Hov like the little nigga like that he is. I don't even give him a response. That boy popped out with a 22. His main man, the sniper, couldn't do it. The other nigga that came in with the Uzi couldn't do it. The other nigga.
But if Drake's so bad and so good with the pen, this is the perfect time to prove that he number one. Instead of running around trying to stump on Michael Jackson while he dead and gone for however many years, this is supposed to be your competition. And if you the best, this the person you go up to and you show us that you the best. Okay, Akademiks sitting up there taking off for Drake, saying everything that Drake should be saying, and trying to convince Drake why he shouldn't say nothing, because you don't want your mans to look bad, because that's what's gonna happen when it comes lyric for lyric, bar for bar. No, I do not think that Drake can beat him without a ghostwriter. Okay, I'm just saying. And I'm sick of no, we shouldn't. And I'm mad that y'all want everybody to wait till the next album. Y'all know how long albums goddamn take to get here? Bring the mixtapes back, okay? Drop the mixtapes, okay? We in the hip-hop era, all the boys jumping out. Like he said, it's only been 2 weeks since Iceman jumped out, okay? But the same thing with the Kendrick thing. I'm sorry, I think Kendrick beat Drake ass, okay? Dropping a song every time you drop the song in one night, spontaneously, everything you drop, I had something for your ass. Yeah, he lost. It don't matter how much the OVOs and then want to pump it up. Let's keep it real. We the other people, okay? We not on nobody asshole. If it's good, it's good. If it ain't, it ain't. He got his ass ate up. And you make it look even worse, Academic, up there talking that weak shit. Then next week, you'll be talking about what? Fulio and them and all the rest of them little boys who getting locked up for doing everything in their raps, okay? Drake say he the best. Do what you say in your raps. I want to hear it. Drop the shit. Come on with the mixtapes.
Nigga with the Glock 19 couldn't do it. The other nigga with the Glock with a switchy on it couldn't do it. Now he coming out a little 22 like he hunting birds or something like that. Fuck out of here. You wasn't there? Nah. Treat JayZ like the bum he is. Give him no response. Pay him dust. Pay him dust. Trust me, I'm gonna Bill Belichick this one. First of all, we wouldn't even respect it or even think it's valued a response unless you even had a beat to it. Put out a song, but maybe they will think about it. But this right here, this is a mad rambling from a nigga that's losing his marbles. A nigga that's probably suffering from dementia, Alzheimer's, and all that.
And that's one thing that bothers me the most. And they did the same thing in Nicki Minaj with that trim shit talking about she too old, she too old. No, we not doing that. This is what they do. That's like your job. You ain't got to retire unless you're ready, okay? You still relevant. This made him relevant, and this is the time. We not talking about Drake no more. We not even talking about Iceman no more, okay? No, sir. He not getting a slide from that, and I hope he do not listen to your ass, okay? Only thing this gonna do is make Drake ass look even worse, okay? But this is Maul and them sitting up when they try to act like... Wait a minute, let me pause it. Maul tried to act like Drake didn't really say nothing or didn't send any shots, okay? Now everybody don't know where the shots came from. But shout out to Roy for keeping it real.
Putting Kendrick on the Super Bowl. I'll take the $500K, not the dinner. I never could learn shit from none of y'all. That's in regards to the $500K or dinner with JayZ where you could learn from him.
That's a shot?
No.
Oh, okay.
But saying I could never...
Yes, that's a shot. That's a shot. It's a shot. When that's what people are saying and that's what people asking, and even JayZ responded on and said take the 500,000. Yes, it's a shot. No matter if you sit there with a straight face or you sit up there and rah-rah like Akademiks. Shots have been fired, and it's time for the hip-hop boys and girls to come on up out the woodworks, okay? I remember when hip-hop, you couldn't even say somebody's name unless it go down. And I felt like JayZ took too long to get on y'all head. I'm just saying, if we gonna talk about shots being fired, okay?
Learn shit from y'all. It's an elbow. We're in the paint and we're going for a rebound and I give you an elbow.
It's not a shot if JayZ himself said to take the 500K. Jay said that on his mouth. Take the 5.
Now, I don't know how true it is, but I'm going to put it on Tasha K. Tasha K said that JayZ threw Maul and Rory out of a section. I don't know how true it is coming out of Tasha K mouth. It could just be some hearsay or not. I don't know. But we know how much Maul supposed to be close with JayZ. And we also know how he up Drake ass. Okay? So, this is just something that I'm heard and I'm telling y'all. Okay? I didn't say it. Tasha K said it, okay?
I do assume, whether it be Roots Picnic or either of these Yankee Stadium shows, we will be getting a new JayZ verse. I see a world that you get a shot, an elbow, similar to these.
I definitely see Jay giving us new bars and, you know, maybe over the original.
But who you gonna sit with, Maul? No, nowadays you gotta pick a side. The same way the rap girls gotta pick a side, y'all gotta pick a side too, okay? And here we go with the sympathy. Here we go.
Somebody say something about Drake, making him a victim. Yo, and this is not about Drake.
Same thing when he was losing to Kendrick Lamar. Why he got something? Why he ain't on the choice fight? No, why he rip a hole in your ass?
This is about Drake fans. So Drake just dropped an album, Iceman. He threw shots at everybody, and I made sure to make the videos talking about everybody he threw shots at, and I probably missed a few actually, right? But this is what, like, after JayZ said his freestyle at Roots Picnic and had a rebuttal for what Drake was saying, this is what Drake fans are now saying. It's stupid for Drake to fully get involved. It's just not worth it. He can't win no matter what. It's too much admiration for Jay.
And I feel like he can win. Public. See, Drake got everybody so caught up on the charts. Kendrick got everybody on the West Coast and the Super Bowl stuff. But public opinion matters the most. Okay? These people that's sitting up here on X and all this stuff, and me and everybody else doing commentary on this, the public opinion does matter. It don't matter if none of them hit the charts. But if the diss is hit, they hit. And I think he should. And I'm just like, we not finna play. We not babying no nigga that sit up there and talk about the culture. Who sit up there and let the MAGA shit happen. Who sit up there and talk about Michael Jackson. And talking about freeing the slaves. And now he needs something. He need everybody to pander to him and talking about don't do this and don't this. And he's shooting shots at everything and everybody. Nah, you don't get a pass, Drake. He don't get a pass, Academic. He don't get a pass, Maul. He don't get a pass, OVOs. Or whatever y'all call yourself. Okay, the who nows.
In hip-hop spaces, it's a lose-lose situation to me. Yo, y'all did the same shit with Kendrick. When Drake was popping it, oh my god, yo, this is why he the best. Yo, niggas can't rap with him, man. Drake is undeniably the GOAT. Oh my god, and he's killing the charts. Yo, he's him. And as soon as somebody says something back, yo, y'all wasn't even going to give him a fair shot. It's a lose-lose situation. Oh my.
And see, that's because they only consider Drake winning if he go #1. And let's get on them #1s who had all those features on, okay? You know how I felt about that Michael Jackson shit. But let's get on the Nicki Minaj stuff, okay? Now, JayZ, that was low, okay? Bringing up the kid and all that type of stuff. Now, if you want to shoot at Nicki Minaj, I think 100% Nicki Minaj can hold her own and handle it. And she one of the best and can go toe-to-toe with every man in the rap game, okay? But he brought up the kids. But that don't give a pass. I'm waiting on a Nicki disc. I'm waiting on a mixtape or something. Everybody want to wait on the album. Maybe it's politics and maybe I got to, but I'm not into that. Let's come on, drop these. We don't need no album. We just like we did with Bigfoot. Now, if all the internet wasn't happening, Bigfoot was that shit. Even to this day, Bigfoot can come on and it's the shit, okay? Same thing with JayZ. It's time, mamas. Okay, wake it up. We don't play about the kids. It's time to wake it up. And like this young lady gonna say, now if she go after the wife and everything else, then y'all just gotta deal with it. Now the door is open. There's no fair game when it comes to dissing, okay? JayZ done dissed everybody, whether you feel like it's good, it ain't got enough booty in it, because I feel like the young kids, it just ain't here for them because they don't understand lyrics, okay, and metaphors and all that good stuff. But I'm gonna let her finish.
JayZ just opened up a brand new can of worms. Why would this man mention Nicki Minaj's husband and child in his freestyle?
That lady back on the stuff, she sound like she in love with him. Her kid can't even take their kids. Enough of them.
Couldn't even get it out his mouth the right damn way because it was so wrong. Because Nicki Minaj has not talked about his wife, has not talked about his children or anything. She's talked about take that lace front off, JayZ. She's talked about him as a businessman. She's talked about him not being an honest person. She's kept it on him.
And she did do that. But she's still a lady, so it's like that. But now the gloves are off, and it's whatever. And anybody want to get mad about it, let it get mad. You know what I'm saying? It's time, okay? Everybody, it is time, okay? This should be a great summer. This should be in history. We should be talking about this. We shouldn't even be thinking about Not Like Us no more, because this is some hot shit, okay? I don't care which way you try to spin it, to your Kendrick side, to your OVO side, to your whole side or whatever, or your Barb side or whatever. All the shots have been fired. Bring on the mixtapes. Bring on the drops, okay? We don't need no rollouts, okay? None of that.
Now, him bringing in her husband and her child, don't y'all be mad. Don't y'all forget this. And then you're supposed to be all about criminal reform, trying to bring up Kenny as if there's not speculation that you was dealing with younger women when you were over 18 years old. This boy was 15 and 16 with him and his girlfriend. How old was Foxy?
Now, this is all alleged, okay? Now, she getting into the tea, though.
How old was Ramirez's mom, allegedly? Wicked, man, you should have kept it on Nikki, because whole time you might have used your money to make sure that you can still go to the park with your kids, which is why somebody is out here looking just like you, and you out here scared to take a 2-minute blood test to find out if this boy is yours. Should have never used that against Kenny. Now, if there was anybody he should have attacked and went all the way in about kids, rightfully so, was Kanye West.
You ever heard of a wonder kid? My children is some of them. Have you niggas no shame?
And I would be so excited if Kanye West dropped the disc, okay? Now, that's one that might be able to take everybody down. Hold to. I ain't playing though. Something about Kanye West, I'm always with the West, okay?
I get understood. I really get understood as unharmed playing.
And that's where he should have kept the energy about kids. But lastly, JayZ is scaring me because it's almost like he believes what he is saying. How you talking about MAGA when the person that you closest to, Desiree, got a pardon from MAGA? You ain't that bothered by MAGA when we see you chilling with MAGA's daughter and son-in-law. We gonna need you to stop
and went to the dinners. And we know your wife sent Nikki and them flowers and all that good stuff before y'all all fell out. Now, we do know, but that's why we need the discs to hit and we need the mixtapes to drop.
Glamoring us or thinking you glamoring us, and keep it real. Never heard Jay off like this in my life. I've seen JayZ well over 10 times. I've never seen Jay off like this, and you know why, as JayZ would say? Because he's not being his authentic self. No longer that Jay. Have a good day. Okay. It's gonna be a hot summer.
But that's really all I gotta say. Don't sit up there and be up on the Akademiks' ass with that weak ass shit. When Akademiks love all that rah-rah and that gangster and them shoot 'em up bang bang shit. Okay? But when it come to Drake, everybody gotta be soft and don't say nothing. You know they was getting JayZ talking about his sympathy wig. Now, y'all did kind of bother me when y'all said that y'all didn't know that people can comb wigs out, okay? People been combing their dreads out for about a few years now, and it became a trend. So, I knew that was his hair. Now, that's really it on that, okay? I'm not here for disrespecting kids. Y'all know how I feel about that. But, no. Drake don't get no pass. It's time to get get up in the field like everybody else. Okay, here go y'all favorite right here. Look, there you go.
Check it out.
Okay, why you disrespecting Michael Jackson? Okay, if you can send shots at Michael Jackson, you can get on JayZ ass too. But that's really all I gotta say, y'all.
It's a wonderful day.
And I know this stream be messing up sometime. I still pay for it either way it go. So make sure y'all like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We'll be back on Wednesday. Hopefully something else will be popping up by then. And we'll be here Friday too. This is the Glory family. Thank you for being here. I love you, Cora. I'll see you later, girl. I'll talk to you later. Y'all have a good night. Say y'all prayers. Give God all the grace, the glory, and the honor. Don't forget. Good night. Thank you.